Okay, now story and cop out is pretty simple. Nothing really spectacular, but nothing really bad to be honest. But seeing that I'm not really good at explaining stuff, I'm going to try to explain it just to piss you guys off. Go, oh, you can't explain nothing. Anyway, it's pretty simple story. Okay, I don't think I could screw it up that bad. Okay. Bruce Willis's character, his name is Jimmy Monroe, and Tracy Morgan's character, Paul Hodges, they're both cops. They're both partners. They both work together. They've been working together for, I think, 7 years, I think they said. And pretty much they're working together. They're cops. They're doing their copy things. They're busting people, okay? And one time they screw up on a bust, and they pretty much get suspended for 30 days. Well, not pretty much, they do. They get suspended for 30 days, and pretty much now they're not cops, right? Well, they still go out and do stuff. Anyway, Bruce Willis' character's daughter is about to have a wedding, and he doesn't have any money to pay for the wedding. So what he's going to do is sell this old baseball card that he had for a long time, and he's actually right about to sell it, and then he gets robbed for it. And then the whole movie is about him trying to get this card back from this big gangster guy that collects memorabilia and shit. It's pretty simple, not great. That's pretty much the story, except there's like a little side plot with Tracy Morgan's wife, and he thinks his wife is cheating on him, and he blah blah blah. It's simple, not fantastic, but not bad either. Overall, story's okay. And let's go on to act. Okay, now the acting in the film was, if you want to call it acting, okay, I guess. Bruce Willis is in the leading role again. His last film was, I think, Surrogates. That was his last film. Yeah, I saw that too. I might do a little quick review for that next time, but anyway, he's in the leading role again, and he's okay in this. This is more of a comedy, obviously. Surrogates was just an action movie. He's okay in this. I mean, Bruce Willis is one of my favorite actors, and nowadays he's not getting that many great roles, to be honest, and I'm sad. And I'm like, oh, I love Bruce Willis. He was just in a Gorillaz music video, at least. That was kind of cool. Anyway, yeah, he was okay. Tracy Morgan was pretty annoying. I mean, I like Tracy Morgan and other things, but he's pretty annoying in this role. I mean, he's trying to play pretty much he's trying to play the nice guy who's quirky, pretty much. He's like, every time he yells at someone, he has to yell out a movie quote, and that's obvious Kevin Smith stuff. He has to pretty much show everybody how much he knows about movies, even though he didn't write this, which is kind of weird. Anyway, yeah, he was okay. Kind of annoying in some parts, but he was okay. And the supporting cast is okay. I mean, a bunch of nobodies, to be honest, except maybe Jason Lee, Kevin Pollak, and Adam Brody. Yeah, Adam Brody. Even though Adam Brody ain't that really that known, to be honest. Kevin Pollak, he's known, but not really like, oh my god. And Jason Lee, he's in every freaking well, not I wouldn't say every freaking Kevin Smith film, but he's always like in a cameo appearance, which is whatever. Anyway, yeah, the acting overall was okay. So let's go on to I don't know. Let's go on to a category I'm just gonna make up right now. Seeing that this is more of a comedy than an action movie, I'm going to go by like how funny it was, laughter. Let's just go by laughter, okay? It was okay. It was kind of funny. I was kind of sad to hear that critics were hating this movie because I love Kevin Smith. I love most of his films. If I have to say one I don't like, maybe Mallrats, even though I love parts in it. Uh, but overall, I love Kevin Smith. I love Clerks too. Don't care what people say. I love Clerks. I love Chasing Amy, Dogma. I love most of them, at least. Zack and Miri Make a Porno. Love that too. And this is probably the worst of all of his movies. But that's not saying it's horrible. It's still funny. It is funny. I mean, most of the funny stuff comes from Tracy Morgan. A couple of them, Bruce Willis, you could definitely tell some people are saying, oh, he walked through his role. I thought he was kind of having fun. I saw like a little sparkle in his eyes. One's like, oh, this is fun. Even though he's been in about 5,000 cop movies, Die Hard 1 through 4. Yeah, so he's been a cop in a lot of movies. So yeah, it's nothing different for him. But I thought he was, having a little bit of fun. Even though he wasn't that great in the movie, I thought he was still having fun, at least with it. So, he was funny a couple times. Tracy Morgan, mostly it's him and pretty much just him that would make you laugh, but that's not much. Oh, and I also forgot to talk about Sean William Scott for acting. Yeah, everybody's like, you forgot him, he was in the trailer, dumb nut. I forgot. I just remembered he was the funniest part in the actual movie, to be honest. And you would think I would remember him if he was the funniest part in the movie. But yeah, I thought he was the funniest one. I mean, not when he was repeating stuff, repeating what Tracy Morgan saying. That's just childish. But yeah, overall he was funny, and the movie overall was kind of funny. Not great, but very disappointing for a Kevin Smith film. And overall, just a disappointing movie overall. I'm glad I saw this before. I mean, Crazies before this, because I was gonna see this and wait for Crazies for next week for a matinee, but nope. I saw this for a matinee, and I decided, you know what, that was a good choice because this is not a great movie. Overall, I'm very sad that I have to give it the score. I have to give it a 6.5 out of 10. That's not a horrible score. It's okay. It's okay for a matinee. I guess I would say that. Yeah, it's okay for a matinee. I'm glad. Like I said, I'm glad I did that. Matinee is like what, $6? So that's about a rental. So whatever. If you can get it on, if you can wait on DVD, then rent it and see with a bunch of friends at your house, and you might laugh. I don't know. It all depends on what you think is funny. But overall, hopefully Kevin Smith makes it up to me. Maybe with a evening at Kevin Smith 4 or something like that. You probably don't even know what I'm talking about out there if you're not a big Kevin Smith fan like me. But yeah. Anyway, let's go on to the school. Oh wait, no. What am I talking about? Let's go on to the end of the video. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Alright, anyway, disappointing, bye.